My name is Lucinda Audain. I'm a local artist and entertainer from St. Martin. I started a company called Funtopia, and I'm the creative director of that. I go by the name Rich. It's a name that I developed or I took on in 2006. It's actually a name that means it pays homage to family. It is Lucinda Audain Richardson. When you hear the name Rich, it's not about having money, it's about being rich in culture and being rich in skills and talent. I've been artistic since the age of 6. I got into the arts being inspired by relatives, uncles and aunts who were in the arts. Throughout the years, I've got more into the talent or the arts in the form of fine art, visual arts, painting. In my later years, I got more into body art and then into managing artists and creating concepts. It started out from a young age taking local lessons from local artists such as Ruby Butte, Cedric Griffith, Mr. Thomas from high school. And as I got more into the arts, I got more inspired to take classes. When I went to college, I studied business management, but I also took elective courses in fine art, which allowed me to more into the fundamentals of oil painting, acrylic painting, and so forth. When I graduated with my business degree, I got inspired to start my own artistic business, managing myself first as an artist, where I did more of the face painting and that creative aspect of the art. We got into face painting pretty accidental. I had a relative who thought that if I could paint on face, I could paint on skin. My first job was pretty terrible, I would say, because I didn't understand the concept of painting on skin because the skin is not one-dimensional. And the type of paint you use on certain skins also affect the type of design that you do. And over the years, since we started, I started to take workshops and I went away to the Fabayek, which is in Miami, where they do the face paint and body art convention, and they are connected with industry leaders in the field, and they taught, the basics and the fundamentals of face paint, the right product to use, especially for the Caribbean weather and that kind of stuff. Working in the field as body arts by Leverage, came into contact with some people saying that you won't make it or your business won't survive with just having face paint. And going away and connecting with different artists and doing workshops and so forth. They taught you how to build your business with face painting. In St. Martin, the industry is pretty diverse. And some of the things that what we saw that was missing was adding a full-fledged entertainment. When you call for a birthday party, you can get face painting and you can get clowns and different array of services. And then it grew from there. The more that we explore where we could fit in within the market, different niches within the market, we took advantage of the opportunity and capitalized on that to add fresh and new interesting services that would allow people to connect, on a different level for entertainment. One of the things that I love about being a manager within a creative arts company is every day is different. You wake up and you start your day, you're always doing something different and you're living your passion, you're living your dream, and you get to inspire young people. And that's one of the things that makes this job very interesting. You want the real deal with one of the biggest problems that we face here in St. Martin, especially with small businesses, clients not committing to their obligations once services have been rendered. That's one of the biggest problems we face, and it's one of the things that stifles growth because you need finances to reinvest in order to develop projects or to, take your service to the next level. And that's one of the biggest challenges that we have. Another challenge we have also is parents not seeing the importance or the relevance of the arts, whether it's arts and culture or entertainment. Along the years, we've lost a lot of talented kids because their parents didn't see it as something important or something relevant for them to be a part of. And that has stagnated us in a sense. And then we had to get back into the process of recruiting new people. But yeah, we live, we grow, and we learn. Balancing business and private life has been very difficult in the past few years. This is not just a business concept where you could work a 9 to 5 and you go home. Managing Funtopia has become a lifestyle. It's difficult to balance your work life and your private life, especially when you're the owner of the company. You never stop. You have to always continuously be grinding, trying to keep busy at it because it's what you produce. And if you don't produce something, you don't make money, and it's as simple as that. In this business, because it's a relatively new concept on the island of having one company that caters to multiple entertainment aspects, you have to push yourself above and beyond the average person out there working a career. One of the things about being in the public eye, you always have to seem to be this politically correct person. You always have to seem professional in your field. Me, myself, Lucinda Audain, you know, besides the limelight and all of that is going on in the industry, I'm a relatively shy person. You know, I like to be more behind the scenes and creating the plans and the concepts and pushing it forward and pushing individuals in front of me to get it done, you know. And that is one of the things I don't think a lot of people realize, because I've been performing on stage with poetry and different activity. To be honest, if I had to change something, if I had to go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing. I say that because every experience or every learning curve that I went through built the foundation, and it got us to where we are at this point in the business. You know, some things we learned the hard way, you know, and some things were expensive mistakes, but in the end, if we didn't go through it, we would not have understand what it's about and appreciate where we are even more today. Our ultimate goal with Funtopia is to become the #1 family fun entertainment company within the Caribbean, within the region. You know, we want to be able to travel and do shows, not just locally, but in different islands around the Caribbean. And being able to do that, we're required to have a long-term goal strategy, you know, that will take us from one phase to the next and allow us to attain this goal. What makes me great? I think what makes me great is because I'm awesome. Being awesome means for me is that I'm able to tap into my inner self and understand who I am as an individual, as an artist, and to be able to live a dream. Not a lot of people could say that they wake up every morning and they're living their dream because of fears, realistic fears of security, job security, and all of that stuff. And being able to just overcome those fears and push forward, I think that's one of the aspects that makes me awesome. I am Lucinda Audain, and I am great.